Hey, this is Cathy Kaiser at Aiken Housing Superstore, and you're chatting with Cathy, and I have Dylan Brinson here with us, Dashing Dylan.
Hey guys.
Hey, what we wanted to talk today is a lot of my videos I actually come on there and say, call Cathy Kaiser at Aiken Housing Center. Well, what I have not been saying, and I need to just emphasize on this, and we're going to talk about today, is not only are we Aiken Housing Center, but we're really Aiken Housing Center Superstore. And what I wanted to ask Dylan is, Dylan, what makes us a superstore?
I would say some top things that make Aiken Housing Center a superstore is that we have, we got 17-acre lot here full of inventory. We have houses on order. We have so much different inventory right now. Most of our inventory, they're fully customizable. You can customize the cabinets in them. You can change the colors of the floors. Some you can change wall colors. Some even come painted nowadays.
We even have one that has 2 sets of wash and dryer areas.
That is very true. Very nice house.
Yeah.
And we're a turnkey dealership. So you want to tell them a little bit about our turnkey?
Okay, well, our turnkey dealership, and what that means is not only we are a superstore, and what the superstore involves is not just the product that we carry, and not just the bigness of our lot, which, and let's say we are #1 in South Carolina, let's not forget that, and we are 4 in the nation, but not only do we have a large inventory and a beautiful lot, we have over 200 acres of land that we have for sale. Okay, so not only do we have homes, we go out there and look for land for y'all. I mean, land is so hard to find right now that we go out there and we purchase the land, you know, just to be able to have homes to put on it. So if you don't have land, we've got land. I mean, we've actually got some new land now that's available on White Pond Road in Williston. We got Andrews Circle in Aiken. We got Midway Circle in Aiken, and that's down Whiskey Road by Target. So that's a great location. We've got Valley Drive, but we've got a whole list of land. Y'all can come into our site, and you can come in this conference room that we're in now. This is where we have all our conference calls, and we have all our conference meetings with us, and we sit down and try to do the best we can for y'all and get the best values. And this is just the gravel table, and where we have our gravel top. And but we have plenty of land for you. You just ask for that. But we can do garages, we can do fences, and we're also offering spec homes off of Highway 78, where we have homes that are 1.5 acres. And then we do the fence in there. It's all cleared. You got it cleared, and you got it, you know, the well, the septic, you got the fence, you got the house set up. It's basically lights on, water running, ready to move in. Okay, now let's say we're offering 3 houses out there that'll be set up, and that's going to be the Triumph, the Pride.
I think 2 Prides.
2 Prides, and then we're going to have the Boom. But what happens if they don't like one of those houses?
Well, we're setting it up kind of. These houses, they're not quite out there yet, but they will be going out there very, very soon. So if you catch it before that time, then of course we could always change the house, and that wouldn't be an issue. But this specific piece of property that we're putting these houses on, they are, it's a 35-acre property. So there is plenty of other room on that property to put a different house in an acre lot, 2 to 3 acre lot, all the way up to a 5-acre lot, and you could probably go up to a 10-acre lot if you preferred to. We'd have to check on that, but you can definitely go up to a 5-acre lot on this specific piece of property.
Yeah, and I think that the clearing on those, if we clear them, you can, you know, if you want to be secluded, you could just clear the spot for your house and leave, you know, the trees up around you. These other lots that I mentioned to you too, that's not on all that acreage, they're like 1 acre and 1/2 acre stuff. You can pick your house out there, but it's just so much that we do here. I mean, we have, how many people we have at Aiken Housing Center?
We have about 30 to 40, I don't know exactly, but about 30 to 40 different employees, all servicing one customer, or all serving, well.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've actually got Tim Mungo, who's a builder. He's had 32 years experience in building. What he does is he goes out and looks at your site, and this is some of the things that we do. He'll go look at your site and see where you want to put the house. He'll see how we can get the house in there. A lot of people say, well, my land's, ready, it's ready. But he goes and makes sure that there's no unforeseen problems like, a lot of people think they can get down the driveway with their car, but it's a whole different when you try to get a mobile home down there.
And the land could be unlevel, and he goes out there, you don't really know for sure prices until you put feet on the ground at your property.
That is very,
that's why Tim is a very,
he's very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know I had a problem with my house. I thought I could do it all myself. And I wanted to try to get the cheapest way out. And what's the old saying? The cheapest ain't always the best, because the quality, because it just comes back to bite you. How about that? Mm-hmm. But anyway, I actually had to get my land cleared 3 times. But see, if I had somebody like Tim Mungo that went out there, told me, with professional that he is, could tell me what I need to do, and how I need to do it, then I would have got it the first time. Because I'm going to tell you, there's 3 times it cost me each. They didn't do it for free the last 2 times. I had to pay each time I did it. So Tim goes out there and he does a complete full site inspection, and that just lets us know what it's going to involve. And we get permits too.
Yeah, and that's one thing. Buying a house, of course, is not an overnight process. There's a ton that goes in it. That's why we have loan processors here that handles title searches on your property, the appraisals to get through the finance process, the closings to be able to close on the loan and go into construction, and then guys to pull the house out there. There's just a lot of different strings attached to getting it out there, and that's why we have all these employees here and there.
Yeah, well, talking about permits and stuff like that, I mean, we also do, our title searches, our surveys and stuff. I mean, there's people that they have property and they have easements, okay, and they think, well, I don't have any problem. They just come right in here with there. Well, what some people don't understand is sometimes you got to get permission from other people around you to take that home through there. So unless you've got a easement in with your deed, I mean, somebody might say you have a right of way there, but unless it's deeded into your plat, then, and that's just some things that you don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things involved in a home that we take away from y'all's worry about doing it for you and getting, and that's what I said in the conference room. We sit down here and we put our heads together and we talk about different issues that we might have with different customers and what they need. So we're here to help y'all, and a lot of reasons we do these lives is for y'all to ask questions, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and we'll be glad to answer it. Now, we're kind of going off of this off the top of our hat. There's many different things that you might have specifically that you don't know. I actually learned one. I'm kind of excited about it. We offer a hot water heater valve release, and I was like, what was that? Well, what they do is they actually take the pressure in your hot water in your home. You have a hot water heater, and it gets the overflow. It releases pressure. Well, if you don't have that piped and out of underneath your house and out with your brick, through your brick, that's that little white pipe you see on your brick, then it's not properly done, and you don't have the expert and professional people that do it for you. Well, that could go under your house, and it could cause moisture, your moisture barrier. That's a lot of stuff. I mean, I remember when they never did that. And there's some people that still don't do it. There's some counties that now require it, but some don't. And people don't realize that they need that, because what does that help prevent?
The vapor barrier underneath the home helps prevent moisture control, really is the main thing.
Yeah, the moisture control can cause...
it can cause molding underneath the floors, and so it's a very big part, and you want that under your house, and you want it done right, of course, so it can do its job to its full ability.
Yeah, we also do what you call a fire up. A lot of people, when they get their house and they move in, you know, they might have a leak after, you know, they move in. They're like, what was that? Well, you know, these homes do transport, okay? They came in on wheels and axles, so they loosen up. And a lot of times, what we do at Aiken Housing Superstore is we send a crew out there that specifically does that hot water heater valve. They actually do, they check for any loose fixtures or valves underneath your sinks, because if you have something that's come loose and you get a leak, well, then that's, you know, if it's not, you know, you'll have your house flooded, and the manufacturer don't cover that in a warranty if that's something that you didn't make sure was tightened, but we make sure it is for you. So we make sure your electric sockets work, we make sure your valves are tightened, your what's that called? That the stuff that's under your seat, you know, the pipes, the things.
The plumbing.
The plumbing, that's it. Thank you, Dillion.
Next plumbing.
Yeah.
All right, and you've got 2 questions.
Okay.
Do you deal with NACA? It's a program. That's from Darlene, and she wants to know also if you find the land for the home if you buy a land home package.
If we, now,
NACA, is that financing?
She just said it's a program.
that's a program, I think, that they help with the person to buy the house and give them money, I think.
Okay.
I think that helps with financing. I'm not that sure about it, Darlene, but if you actually, you send me the number, or how about this, call me at 803-920-6484, that's 803-920-6484, and then I'll find about, but I think I do remember that program from before, and I think that's assistance to help people with, you know, get into homes, and it helps you, it helps you then help you pay for your home. It's like it helps you with the payment and stuff like that. But I would be glad to check them out, because that's something we need to know too, to help other people too. So things like this is good information. Now the question was about
do you find the land for the home if you buy a package?
Yeah, we do. We have a lot of land here. Like I said, we have over 200 acres. We have different areas that I just said on here. What I knew was Midway Circle, Andrews Circle, and White Pond Road. But I also want to say this. If you happen to know a friend, or you happen to be driving by your house or around your area, and you see a for sale by owner, or if you see a realtor sign, get that information, because what we will do, we have someone on site here that is a licensed realtor, and he will negotiate. He will go and he'll look. He'll make sure that you can have mobile homes first. If they wanted $50,000, he'll go and try to make an offer for it to get it cheaper for you. We'll do all that. We'll do a contract on it contingent upon financing, and then we will do it with the mobile home and do it as one price. We'll do a package deal. That's what you call a rent home deal.
And you can finance everything in there as well. If you want clearing, if you want to build a porch on the home, if your septic, your well, everything, you can tie that all together. That way you have one payment on all of that stuff. And we do have plenty of land. He's buying up land everywhere right now. This is and he's just looking everywhere for land, everywhere possible in Aiken County and surrounding areas. So we do have plenty of land and plenty of inventory.
That's right, because if you don't have no books, or if you have books but no bookshelf where to put it, you won't be able to. Sorry, y'all.
Gotta have a little fun every now and then.
I know what I was trying to say. I'll get that next time.
All right.
All right.
Any more questions? Well, hope to see y'all soon. Come see Dylan and Cathy at Aiken Housing Center.
And call us please at 803-920-6484. And your number?
803-508-4544. Look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank y'all.
Ask for Cathy Kaiser.